Hello, people of the internet. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Happy Friday to you all. I've taken a couple of days away because I had some last minute stuff that popped up on me kind of out of nowhere. But we're done with that. And thankfully, we didn't miss too much music while we were away. But we did miss a couple that I was very intrigued by. So let's get started one time. The gentleman from A.C.E have brand new music. I don't follow Ace really, but I have started listening to them a little bit. Especially their kind of recent stuff that's dropped throughout this year we've checked out, and it's been a great time. I've had some of the other reactor homies, namely Ben for the most part, but had a whole kept up to date with some of the more hardcore Ace fans in the K reaction sphere, and they've always talked very highly of the group. And when we checked out Supernatural, I understood why. They are very saucy with the vocals one time, and they bring a lot of good energy to the table. And we have brand new music, so what better way to get further invested in the group that I'm very curious about with brand new music. So this is, I think, a lyric video for the song Anymore, and I don't know what the context of this release is, apart from the fact that it just says special lyric video, and that this is, I think, a single that dropped in some capacity. That's about it. So let's learn together, shall we? Here we go. Right, let me actually confirm on Spotify what this release actually is. The Anymore. Okay, so it really is just the one song, and there are 5 different remixes on it. Wow. Oh, actually, no, never mind. There's 4 remixes and an instrumental. One of them is named the Emo remix. Interesting. So I guess it's kind of like what they did with Supernatural in terms of the spread that we got. But either way, if it's anything like Supernatural when it comes to the kind of musical quality, then I'm gonna have a great time. So let's get started. Boop. Oh, we getting sappy a little bit.
익숙하지 않은 내 모습 비어진 자리 next to you. Oh, for you.
Love how everything's mixed very raw.
혼자인 밤이 어색해 시간을 돌려 straight to you.
Oh.
Oh, for you.
Oh, very subtle vibrato, very tasty.
But is it too late to call you?
Oh, speaking of vibratos, oh my goodness.
'Cause I'm already halfway to your house. We gave this up too easily, so here I stand just down the street from your door, from your door. No, I don't wanna hold back anymore, and I can't live with this regret.
Even though,
So
I'm pretty sure this is the chorus, it's still
14
very
steps
raw.
from your door,
One
from
acoustic
your
guitar,
door.
one vocal.
No, I don't wanna hold back anymore. 어떻게 더 전할까? 늘 내 곁에 all the time. 서로뿐이던 you and I'm already out. Wanna see you tonight. 난
Love the lower
약속해.
register there.
I'm not wasting my time. 이제 너와 나, yeah, the stars align. But my heart's already broken, and my heart wants what it wants. So tell me, is it too late to call you? 'Cause I'm already
I love the
halfway
crescendo
to
there.
your house. We gave this up
Also, all of the different textures we're getting, I love that it's not like one vocal in one specific spot, it's constantly interchangeable, or interchanging.
No, I don't wanna hold back anymore, and I can't live with this regret. So here I stand, just 14 steps from your door, from your door. No, I don't wanna hold back anymore.
Hello, Harmony. a nice little run there.
easily. So here I stand, just down the street from your door, from your door. No, I don't wanna hold back anymore.
The song ends. Oh, the lower register finish is gorgeous. Oh my goodness. I don't want anymore. What a good melody to finish. Oh my goodness. Oh, it's very pretty. It's very pretty. It's essentially encapsulated my ideal ultimate ballad formula. One acoustic instrument, one vocal part. What would make it even better is if the members themselves are playing the guitar. I don't know if that's the case or not, but the effect is still there. But, oh my goodness. And I love the fact that from a mixing point of view, it does feel very much kind of raw in a way. You know, you can still make out all the breaths that the members are taking while they're singing. You can feel the kind of quiver on the more emotional vibratos that they add in. The guitar being that acoustic sound that they're using makes it feel more true to like what the actual human emotion is behind the song. The song itself is very simple on the formula front too. You don't have that many moving parts, but everything that is there is very effective at what it does. And the overall product becomes a super pretty, just gorgeous sound that goes straight for the heartstrings. And on a song like this, that's exactly what you want. You want a nice, pretty, easy song to listen to that's really simple to understand, but super effective at targeting the human emotion side. And they do sound terrific on it. Like, vocals across the board with all 5 different vocal colors, right? I'm pretty sure there's 5 members in A.C.E, right? Is just so nice because they fit in and they pair off. I think I mentioned this in Supernatural as well, but they pair off with each other so well. And there's 20. No, there's 5. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 combinations that you can make. Oh yeah, do you? 10 different vocal combinations, vocal pairs that you can make. And all of them sound terrific. They all have their individual charms, and each individually they have like their vocal color, so to speak, right? I'm not that well versed in A.C.E yet to know who is when and like what voice goes with what member. What I do know is that their combinations sound spectacular regardless of who it is. Go back and send it again. Fingerstyle guitar for this was such a nice choice. Like, it's nice and slow, and it's not meant to be like a very melodic fingerstyle guitar like what a soloist would do. It's very much meant to be an accompaniment part, but it still has a nice amount of movement, enough to where, because the song again has that very minimal song structure, this is the driving beat of the song, is this guitar part. You don't need like a percussion part to push the song forward. It's just the individual picking of the strings from the guitar section is the percussion part essentially, and the like melodic instrumental part combined into one, and they have that combined effect. Without it, this song would feel a lot slower. It's that constantly moving guitar part that gives it an almost light on its feet sensation for me.
익숙하지 않은 내 모습 비어진 자리 next to you Oh for you 혼자인 밤이 어색해 시간을 돌려 straight to you Oh for you
I know we're going to pause here, and my point I'm going to bring up and pertains to the rest of the song, but I think it's really cool as someone who's very new to the group that with a song like this being one of my kind of early Ace songs for me, is that I'm noticing the unique traits of their vocals in a way that's really easy to identify. Like having a song be this minimal allows for the vocal parts to really show off all the little details. Especially now that it's in a softer song, it shows off even more on top in terms of the detail side of things, and the difference that we get in terms of like the vibrato, where the vibrato comes in, how the vibrato comes in, what the vibrato is that comes in, is so clearly on display. And it's just like, okay, hold on. The detail, I like this one here, I like this one here, I like this one here, and it's just putting them together is really, really kind of fun for me right now.
But is it too late to call you? 'Cause I'm already halfway to your house.
Playing around with the dynamics too on a soft minimal song like this is so important. You need to do everything that you can to give the song some motion, right? You want the song to kind of ebb and flow a little bit. You don't want the song to just be one stagnant song, because that gets boring really quickly. How to do that? One way to do it is to alter like the volume of how loud the song gets, how powerful the song gets. In this section here,
'Cause I'm already halfway to your house.
actually we gotta go back a little bit further, don't we?
Too late to call you.
Get a little bit quieter, and then
'Cause I'm already halfway to your house. We gave this out too easily, so
it's that constant like ebb and flow of just the volume, and the power behind it really keeps the song engaged. And maybe I am a little bit biased towards it because one of my favorite genres of music is the ballad. I find a tremendous amount of joy and emotional satisfaction, so to speak, out of the ballad, and this pretty much encompasses everything I love about a ballad in one nice little package. But I genuinely do think that on a song like this, every little detail matters. This song gets every little detail exactly how I want it to be. Oh, they are very good. They are very good indeed. And, you know, for someone who's listened to now 3 songs by Ace in my entire lifetime, at least to my knowledge at least, I haven't been steered wrong once. And that is a tremendous record to continue, hopefully to build on top of, because Ace, let me see, let's go back to Spotify again very quickly. Their first album with Cactus was 2017, so if at any point, I know I did mention that Ace were a group that I considered doing a kind of deep dive for later down the road, and we have a lot of music to catch up on. And honestly, like, I reckon for me, and if I eventually deep dive Ace at some point in the future, this is going to be one of the easiest groups to deep dive, because of the fact that I don't see them having a missed song for me. Unless they've done something just wildly experimental at some point in their career that just like gets me kind of pondering about what I think about the song at any point. Unless that happens, I reckon this is going to be a cakewalk of a deep dive for me, just because I'm gonna like everything. And I kind of want to test that theory. That won't be anytime soon, unfortunately, due to time constraints, and that I also have another group I need to start deep diving soon. But yeah, I can see why Ben speaks very highly of this group. Genuinely, I understand why Ben speaks so highly of this group, and many other people speak highly of this group, because they bring some immaculate quality of music to the table every single time. And this is after 3 songs from, you know, 1 calendar year so far. We still have another, what, 7 years worth of music beforehand to check out? Oh, they have me so intrigued indeed. But that is where I'm going to leave it for today. Thank you all for watching along with me. Hopefully you enjoyed as much as I did. One last request from me today: let us work together as a community to bring a little bit of extra happiness back into the world, whether it be checking in with your friends and family, holding the door open for somebody, or even picking up a piece of trash off the street. Just one small act of kindness that may brighten someone else's day-to-day. Oh, excuse me. And know that wherever you are in the world, should you ever be going through a tough time in your life, for whatever reason it may be, Even though I'm just some guy on the internet who waffles about music in his free time, know that I will always be a friend, ally, and a shoulder to lean on whenever you need me. So take care of yourselves, take care of each other, spread the love, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.